Hi, welcome to Cat Switch. Hope you're doing well and having a great day. In today's episode of our Minecraft lore series, we're going to be taking a trip back to August 2nd, 2013. You ask me what happened that day, you may ask? Watch to find out. So our journey begins back during the year when the Xbox 360 version of Minecraft sold over 10 million copies, with the PlayStation 3, iOS, and Android versions of Minecraft also selling millions of copies. At 10:02 a.m. on August 2nd, 2013, a Mojang employee posted a cryptic tweet. Who is this employee? None other than Jens, who by the following year will assume full control of Mojang and its premier game, Minecraft. What does the tweet show, you might wonder? Let's hop to it, cat to it. So, what are Disco Mountains? Were the mountains in Minecraft being redone? Was a new biome being added to Minecraft soon? Let's take a look. So this is the picture that he sent in the tweet of this new biome, and you can see Steve, a lone Steve character, there off in the distance, and it's next to a desert, and it looks like there's some different types of sand. So our adventure is going to start with the first Java snapshot of 1.7.2, which is 13W36A, which is uploaded on September 6, 2013. It contained flowers, new biomes, amongst other many things. Let's take a look here. So let's fast forward to Minecraft 1.13. The Mesa has the traditional look and feel, which you'll see behind me at this point. Gold generates at all levels in blobs of 20, and mineshafts even generate on the surface. As part of the Ocean Aquatic update, the Mesa is renamed to the Badlands. What camp are you in? So what does this biome look like? Let's review the three biomes and start with the traditional Badland biomes. Let's hop to it, cat to it. This is the Badlands, and this biome, like the desert biome, is going to have a lot of orange and red sand as well as terracotta, but there are some naturally generating structures here, and as well as ore. So gold generates at any levels, as well as abandoned mine shafts. You often find them on the surface, so that's one of the things I'm hoping to be able to find today. So what does this biome look like? Let's review the three biomes and start with the traditional Badlands biome. So what does the Badlands consist of? It consists of large mounds of various color of terracotta in red, orange, yellow, white, light gray, brown, and regular. They rise up in layers of red sand. There are no passive mobs, and with hostile mobs spawning at their normal rate. Like the desert, it's not the best spawn point. Let's take a look. This looks like a wooded badland up there that has the trees. So unlike the desert, this is one of the nice things is that it does have trees in it. Oh, it looks like there's a cave, and also the water can have a slightly different, that happened, cactus. Check out the desert episode. I'll put a card here on that as well. Ooh, look, you can see gold generating here at the surface. You can see the different kind of bands. I'm being attacked by the cactus. You gotta watch that. And then the water also has its own unique color, and looks like there's a giant cave down there. So what about these variants? The first variant covering today is the wooded Badlands. It's a rare source of naturally generating trees, with the forest being generated above Y100. So that's why it's up on that often a plateau. And this is also a warm biome, and it has a higher humidity, so it also might even spawn next to jungles, which it looks like we might have happened here, and even lush caves. Haven't found a lush cave yet, but I think it is a jungle biome there. So moving on to the next biome that we will find and see in the Badlands, and this is the rarest of all of the different variants within it. It's called the Eroded Badlands, and it's unique with this formation of terracotta hoodoos, which are narrow spires of terracotta that rise up from the red sand and pillar up and are caused by erosion of water and wind over the years. The hoodoos are also referred to as tent rocks, fairy chimneys, and or earth pyramids. Let's take a look. We can also see an example here. We can see here from this Wikipedia page some examples here of what the hoodoos look like. As we mentioned, they're created by, basically erosion over time, and there are some natural ones in the U.S. like in New Mexico, as well as Utah, and the desert areas basically, but they are found all over the world. And you can see, kind of an example here of the plateau going and then eventually becoming the hoodoos. So where does the term Badlands come from? Well, it actually comes from because it's such a difficult and barren land that's really hard to traverse. And so that's where that term comes from. Oops, being attacked here. The reasons for fams seem to be related to it being a more interesting word than mesa. I think it has to do with it being more accurate, since a mesa is defined as a flat-topped mountain or hill, and the mesa includes more than just one biome now, or the Badlands includes more than one biome now. So let's talk about the one structure that generates naturally in the mesa or the Badlands, the mine shaft. Mine shafts generate at all levels in the Badlands, even at the surface, and they'll also generate traditionally in any overworld biome, even oceans. The main difference is that in these mine shafts, they're used dark oak compared to oak in the other biomes. But I think there's white in that, and I think that's a cave, and I think that's abandoned mine shaft. So that's one of the unique things about the Badlands, is you're going to have, besides gold, you are going to have abandoned mine shafts all over the place, it generating at ground level. Being attacked. Of course, loot chests are, as well as wood is nice to have here. And the other thing with these is because it's got the one block, you can kind of block it off. Ooh. Yeah, I heard you coming. Loot chest. This is one of the nice things. Nice. And some torches. And lots of rails. Moving on here, so what type of blocks do you think we'll find here? Red sand is definitely one of the ones that we'll find, along with an array of different types of terracotta. So what about these terracotta blocks that have been mentioned? Terracotta is a colorful block type added in the Java edition in 1.6.1 Snapshot 13W19A, and during that snapshot included all the different color variants. The first look at these new types of blocks was originally tweeted from a Mojang employee, though, named Dinnerbone on April 4, 2013. So let's take a look at that tweet. So this is that original tweet that he tweeted out when they were working on adding terracotta to Minecraft. And this was the first picture of it being developed. He was one of the Mojang developers that worked on this. You can see, it looks like it's in a desert, and we got some terracotta blocks, and we guess like regular or red terracotta, something like that. The Bedrock edition of my... Really? I'm dropping my sword. There we go, got beat up. The Bedrock edition added all its color variants of terracotta blocks in the 1.10.0. So how do we go about obtaining these terracotta blocks? They can be obtained, of course, in the Badlands. As you can see, there's plenty of terracotta blocks here, but they can also be found in villages as well. For example, in the Plains villages, you'll find uncolored and white terracotta blocks, and then over in the Savannah villages, we'll find them even in some houses in yellow, orange, and red colors. Let's see if we can... Yep, so you can use any pickaxe to get these. And another place we can find them is over in the desert village homes. So crafting wise, terracotta can be dyed with any of the traditional dyeing methods using a furnace, and once dyed it can't be changed, but it can also be created by smelting clay with any fuel source. Crafting table, and then any kind of fuel source, and then smelt it, and we'll get a red glazed terracotta. See how beautiful this would be for doing a building project? It's just gorgeous. For ores, what kind of ores do you think we'll find in the Badlands? This is a question I often get asked when talking about the different biomes. Gold, it's the main ore that spawns here in the Badlands, and it spawns at a much higher rate even at the surface. So if I need gold, I come here. What's your favorite things about the Badlands? Leave your comments down below. Also, do you prefer the name Mesa or do you like the name Badlands? Let me know what you think. So if you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And that is it for today's episode. Stay tuned for part 2 of this episode where we'll cover all the other things that we did not cover today on the Badlands. Also, please check out our social media accounts to stay informed about the dates for the next videos. We do videos every month. We've got 3 series: the Minecraft lore series, the how-to, and then also the beginner's guide of Minecraft. We also now have a website called thevillagernews.com, so please check that out. It is up. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Take care. Bye.